Guys, welcome back to the Charles Owen Experience.
Experience.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one today.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Shout out Valentin,
Okay.
my favorite German.
Oh, we love
He
Valentin.
loves that, doesn't he?
Right, the slap. Guys, shout out to Combat Sports Hygiene.
Are we sure it's that?
Combat Sports Hygiene.
Hygiene.
Which
Why
is the
let's give a
ultimate.
demo.
It's the ultimate full guard, powerful protection, safe and gentle, quick drying, natural occurring HOCI spray.
I think they can read, Rev. I think they want to see what it does. No, don't waste it. Don't waste it.
What you do is you spray that on potentially infected wounds, and it will make you more hygienic. I believe.
You see this bear I fucking got?
He's gonna spray it on.
And it doesn't sting a bit.
What it does,
But let me tell
if
you.
you've got little spots, it's got some acid in there, it's got water in there. It's great for, being precautious around certain sites.
We
Anyway,
spent a long time curing people in Vietnam, and we've settled on this.
they
as
did
probably-
use this in the Vietnam War as well, I believe.
There you go, guys. So if you've been hit with napalm or anything like that, and you need
This is the one.
a quick fix for napalm,
That's
then
the one.
This is the one.
Yep,
You just spray it 2 times when you're into the room.
yep. That's a
then the
lovely
room is-
breeze.
The room is,
Safe.
yeah.
Guys, I'd also like to take this opportunity to talk about a sustainable clothing brand.
Oh yeah. So we've actually been using the phrase "tiny hands make light work" for some time now to describe this brand, but it turns out tiny's not quite it, because though we believe the factory was in one part of the world, it's actually in another, namely China, I believe.
Okay.
So, sorry to the Chinese guys who are making the clothes. I know you take great pride in your work.
Okay.
But yeah, progress, guys. If you don't buy the brand, you are making children starve.
It's not fair. Really.
It's actually not. It's actually disgusting. And like,
No, it's foul.
let me just think. Like, since wearing progress clothes, like I don't think I've been cold once.
That's good. It keeps to its word. Then no proggle, no progress.
Self-cleaning.
No struggle, no progress. It is obviously the best jiu-jitsu gear to wear. Hence why everyone wears it and chooses to go with it.
No struggle, no freedom, guys.
Use the code RuneScape on that, and you will get
Get the mic even closer to your mouth.
you will get percentages off upon checkout. And finally, last advertisement from our sponsor, Less Impressed, More Involved, who makes excellently to watch videos
forgot as well.
on YouTube.
Sorry,
Use the
Looney.
code RuneScape. Very easy codes to learn. RuneScape for his
We've
outlet.
oversold it now.
No, it's all good. It's all
No
good.
one's
Anyway.
gonna fuck it. Are you still watching?
Right.
Hello.
No, they can skip. No, they're just sick of it. They'll skip. Anyway.
Let's just put an ad at the like what Piers Morgan does.
Yeah.
He'll say his in podcast ad, and then directly after that finishes, there's a YouTube ad. So even if you skip the in podcast ad, you still get burnt. You get stung at the end.
Yeah, but
with
you
a
still
little
watch
penalty.
his silly little videos, don't you?
I still enjoy his silly little videos.
Yeah, you see? Right. What's been happening, mate? You've been training.
I've been training.
training a bit.
I've been doing a combo: wrestling and seated guard and Jonathan pointing.
By the way, I must say it's very good to be doing this podcast, just me and you again.
Why? We didn't like Greg.
No, we just haven't done one. I feel like we haven't done one in a while now.
Really?
Yeah, like at least 3 weeks.
It was probably Brandon, then Sickness, and then Gregory.
Yes.
Gary? Handler.
Yeah, Greg Hanley.
Jake Handler.
Greg Hanley.
Thanks for coming on the podcast, man. So, probably a couple reviews from the last podcast that we had a circular argument. I'll have to agree with that.
Yeah.
We didn't even really argue. It's very distracting.
Everyone was well mannered. It was.
Everyone was well. There's no point just trolling. Honestly, trolling
There's
is
not.
better done. And you could troll in person, but there needs to be. Obviously, he's not going to get angry. So in a chat like this, so there's
he's
no
not.
point.
There's
So
no point.
you have to. Once he knows that you're a troll, it's not fun anymore. Basically, so you just have to engage with the argument in small parts of the argument in such ways that maybe people can understand. But we didn't even get past the first segment, so that was that.
Well, there we have it. So you've been working wrestling. You've been working.
Sweeted Guard. Charles Negromonte was showing me some sort of ankle pick entry that helped a lot with, that arm drag. Wait, that was one I was showing today. You bring your head to the outside and back in.
Yeah, I didn't know what
never
was going on
quite
there.
under fucking stood it until today. Charles was showing me something else that fit in with it. I was like, oh, okay. Connection made. Ecologically, we drilled something and I learned something. crazy.
I respect that.
I mean, I'm obviously lying because that's not how learning works, right? But that's what happened. I swear. It's a miracle.
Keep up with the literature, buddy. You get that.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep reading, Kit, bro. Just keep reading, Kit.
Yeah.
You're all right, man. Keep reading books.
Yeah, so what else has been going on? You got any tours coming up? Any fights?
Yeah, I've got
you
a
can
big
talk about?
match coming up on Polaris, 28th of June, guys. You can watch me scrap, or else just don't watch it. But if you don't watch it, you're a fucking sexist, because bear in mind, it's the
there are
women's
females.
tournament.
Yeah, no, there are, yeah.
We've got, like, basically all of the best females competing. Maybe not all of them. They left a couple good ones out from America. That's all right. But, you know, if you don't go to that when it's on your doorstep,
You're misogynist, basically.
you're an Andrew Tate fan, you're a misogynist. I just don't know if I can really hang out anymore as friends.
That is sickening, to be honest.
It makes me sick, yeah. It makes me sick.
Yeah.
It makes me sick. I'll be there. I would have been there anyway. Just a shame I'm competing, so I can't actually be in the crowd.
Enjoy
hyping them
that.
up, but yeah.
All right.
Excellent. Anyway, so that'll be coming. And also, young Wesley Orenthal Jr. is going to be on Polaris. Shit. Should I have said that?
No, it's
released.
out.
Yeah.
But he's heavier. What weight's young Wesley fighting at?
They're fighting at 84 kilograms.
Whoa.
So
what's Wesley at right now?
Wesley's 76, but
he's like, fuck it, I'll take the fight.
I think his plan is to sub him probably. Obviously, as you're lighter, when it gets a bit later in the round and you're not able to use your burst of energy to get out, if Carson's patient and survives, that's when maybe he could get some sort of climbing advantage, you know?
Sure.
But if
That'd be a great match to
realistically,
watch.
I think if Owen gets on top, he will cook Carson very quickly. There'll be some mutual cooking. Don't want to pass too early, I'd say.
Right.
Oh, my shoulder's hurting. Don't want to pass too early. Wow.
From the slap.
Who was that? No, it's like it wasn't hurting before the session, but now it's hurting. Yeah. Anyway, good luck to Polaris on all their upcoming. Also, Grapple Fest is back.
Yeah!
Yeah! So,
Yeah.
Grapple Fest,
Yeah.
also the leading promotion in England. Honestly, yeah, I always thought that Grapple Fest and Polaris were pretty much on par. Polaris has better production, obviously, but
Who's your match on Grapple Feast with?
I don't have a match yet. But
Why?
I'm just.
Why?
I haven't messaged Chris yet. I guess I'll message Chris and ask him. I did speak to him when I saw him out there in Malaga. So maybe he'll give me a match. But he probably needs to think of someone to give to me.
All right.
But yeah,
man.
Grapple Fest is back, guys. So you know, it's not just one regular event now, and like. You know, people talk shit about Grapple Fest because of the arena and stuff like that. Even me, I do not like almost killing myself when I'm wrestling because of the edges and stuff. But the atmosphere is kind of old school and good. And also, Chris pays as well as any other promoter as long as you're on the main card. So, you know, that's it. You just can't hate. The only thing is the Scottish notes, Chris.
The what?
We'll have to talk about that.
The Scottish.
Scottish notes, yeah.
Scottish what?
Notes.
You don't like the Scottish notes?
It's not that I don't like them. It's that the police love them and shopkeepers don't like them.
Right.
Dealers don't take them either.
God, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
You have to chat. You have to chat to him about that.
Yeah, it's just usually you don't have the. You've already done a match, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very. Okay.
All right, see you later, man.
What, you got to run?
Yeah, I'm off. Should we do some questions?
Yeah, come on.
All right, but you have the questions. What? Sorry, you've got to take out your phone and check Instagram. God, that's a good photo.
Wait, show the camera.
New profile picture. I'll actually make that my new profile
Here you
picture.
go, take the phone.
All right, this question is just a gear.
Cogs in the wheel, eh?
Is that what it's about, or is he talking about juice?
Steroids. Could be cogs in the wheel.
Yeah, who knows? How to improve leg pummeling for passing.
For what?
How to improve leg pummeling for passing. I would say, if you wish to improve your leg pummeling, do yourselves a little ecological game when you're rolling, where rather than passing people's guard, you just stay in the J point. Just even if you can pass and you're like, I should probably sub this cunt, just don't. Just waste 5 minutes just staying pummeling around them, and you will improve If you don't know what to do, then you need to learn some techniques, or you can just make them up and hope that they're correct. But I would highly recommend learning techniques and then applying them in an ecological game.
Why do you like the J point so much to learn the leg pummeling?
He's also talking about, well, yeah, all right, because you don't really want to pummel your legs if you're already inside. So usually outside, they try to pummel in, you try to pummel out. But if you're inside, I guess they'll try and pummel in again. But usually it's harder for you to pummel back out. You've already given them 1/2 of inside position. So if they get 2, it's a bit too much, innit? You'd rather fully outside rather than giving them 2 inside.
So wise.
Just because you're outside doesn't mean they're inside. Think about it.
Yeah.
Get that mic like really inside. Yeah. Why isn't the CJI team Owen Jones, Mateus Polish, Owen, Mark McQueen, and a wild card? Mark McQueen can't do it. Owen doesn't do trials for free. Mateus has a broken bicep. Owen Jones is in the team. We have a great wild card, man. It's one of the best
lawyers.
To be fair, though, basically just going down the list of all the people that they could have chosen as a wild card, you'd be surprised how many are unavailable. Like, you think, like, what the hell? This guy's like number 10 at 88. Why didn't they pick like number 1 at over 100 or something like that? Because they're all taken, mate. Everyone's taken or doing some shit or injured or not replying, etc., etc. Right. Can BJJ learn a trick or two from the training structure of wrestling?
Go on.
S&C. Well, you've been posting. Your videos have recently changed from. So before they were posting bullshit, gi workouts.
Yeah.
Even before the bullshit gi workouts was encouraging normal workouts. Then it was the bullshit gi workouts discouragement. Now we've gone back round to the Russians doing circuit training.
Yeah, but they're all doing normal exercises.
Are they also doing lifts, or are they only circuit training?
They all lift.
Should we do a circuit training?
Yeah, I like a bit of circuit training.
Should we do that, though?
Yeah.
I hate it, but I think it's probably
fucking
necessary,
good.
isn't it?
You got a match coming out. We should do it, actually. Let's do it. Right, there we go.
No, don't shake my hand because I'm not committing to that.
I'll commit to it for you. So what happens is, someone like Sauders, and trust you, mate, I fucking scour the internet to get these
You're a sad little,
to get these people
sad little life,
to get these people lifting, and it just seems that Sauders really isn't that interested in lifting that heavy, whereas a lot of the other fellas, they love it. They fucking lift heavy weights because basically what you want to do is you want to lift because you need to be strong, right? Sauders is already fucking strong. So he just needs to maintain his strength. And he does a lot of wrestling. Basically, he just wrestles all the fucking time. And he's like, right, I just need to do circuits to maintain a bit of that strength. And that's going to help my lactic acid, my body's ability to manage lactic acid more effectively in the body. So I assume he probably just does that 2 or 3 times a week. But he does fucking train because you're going to see him doing rope climbs, which are fucking hard, weighted dips, push-up variations, pliers.
Squats and deadlifts?
Nah, he doesn't really do it. You do see, there are some clips of him deadlifting, not that heavy, but again, you can't, just because you don't see that many clips of people doing stuff, like Jason Nolf, I've seen him take photos of him deadlifting, 140 kgs plus, but I can't find videos of him doing it.
Yeah.
Whereas some other fellas, you really got to try and fucking get the research in. They all lift because you need to be strong, and all these Russian fellas, they all do lift. So yes is the answer. But they also like their circuit training because it helps.
Do you think people are conflating the circuit training they do with, where they don't have much equipment and they do weird shit with stuff around them to actually get a normal circuit training in, with people in first world countries who just go to a gym with a gi, a fully kitted out gym, and will just lower the quality of their exercises by.
No, don't get me wrong, those Russians, they have access to everything, bro. They train in big training halls. You look at
but it's just a big mat with a fucking pull-up bar on the edge.
Bro, it's not, bro. You look at Musa Avola, who hasn't lost in fucking 6 years, Greco-Roman world champ. He fucks everyone up. He's in the fucking gym, power cleaning. Full cleaning, 140 kgs. To clean 140 kilos properly, you have to have trained for a very long time doing those exercises. So you see him squatting, he can bench press 140 kilos as well. So in order to do that, you just assume that you already have a great background of lifting. So they all do lift weights. The thing is, you need to have you need to be strong to be able to produce force. And then that makes the circuits and all the other exercises that you see more effective because you can produce more force on them and you can get more out of those exercises.
So in a nutshell, what are the relative benefits of heavier weights compared to the circuit thing? The circuit thing is just muscle endurance.
So exactly. So you're going to lift heavier weights to improve your rate of force development, to get stronger, to strengthen your CNS, to get stronger in your muscles, and that's going to have positive adaptations to also your tendons, ligaments, and bone, and also a bit of cardiovascular system. Now, when you do the circuit training, that's also good for your cardiovascular system, but it's good for the lactic acid. So it's good for building alactic, anaerobic lactic capacity. That's it, which helps basically when you do hard things for a period of 20 seconds to 90 seconds. Let's say it's scrambling, wrestling, in like a hard bout of exercise. Between that time frame, your body will build up lactic acid, right? And that's that. Oh, this feels a bit burny now. My forearms are on fire. I'm burning up. When you do circuit,
is that also the sickness feeling, or is that the anaerobia?
That's the sickness feeling too. Now, when you practice lactic acid, when you practice that circuit training, that helps your body's ability to deal with lactic acid more efficiently in the body.
Would you say lactic acid is very hard to recover from?
Some people are just freaks. Like Merab, as an example. Merab, I'm sure, has some kind of genetic predisposition. How do you say that word?
Predisposition. Yeah, he doesn't get tired.
He doesn't get tired because he's working at the elite level where people are already.
But that's kind of like Silvio.
Yeah, some people.
Silvio maintains, even as he gets more tired, he just puts more effort in to maintain the exact same pace.
Which is crazy. Some people will naturally, their bodies will just manage lactic acid more effectively in the body.
Yeah.
Some people have it. Whereas traditionally, more people who are very like strong and musclier, their body, they'll be more powerful, more explosive, but the body's capacity to manage that lactic buildup may be slightly more inefficient.
I think someone like Stefan, no shade, but obviously Stefan's way better than us in the weights. But in terms of like a circuit training, do you think? Because I almost think Stefan's getting too big.
Yeah,
do you not think he's just getting a bit bulky now?
He probably does need to do more circuits. To be fair, let's do it. Let's just fucking hit some circuits, man.
Because like everyone's trying to give Stefan this like cardio heart training. I think he needs flexibility and circuits.
Yeah,
really, because he's I mean, how much do you need to bench?
He doesn't.
161.
Bro, if you think you have a 160 kg bench, that's strong enough, bro.
Yeah. What more do you need?
He can deadlift 200 kgs easy as well. Maybe another one set. Yeah, exactly. And that's the point. That's there's a clip about John Danaher with that, and people were like, "No, you could go bro." Benching like. Even you deadlifting 140 kgs to you deadlifting 160 kgs, which you can also do, but more comfortably. It ain't going to make that much difference. Yeah. But if we can look at the Tackets, mate, they ain't that strong in the weight room, but they've just got gas.
They are fucking strong. They're doing like 200 kg deadlifts.
Are they?
They're fucking ridiculous.
William Tackett, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some of the strengths. They are strong, but comparative to some other people who are fucking retard strong, like Stefan. Stefan could outlift the Tackets in the weight room.
Yeah, potentially. I don't even know. Yeah.
He could, man.
Yeah, but they are also.
But their gas is crazy.
I think they are crazy strong because when they came, they were telling me about, Andrew was telling me about him in the gym, and they're doing like massive lifts and they're holding massive amounts and stuff like that as well. Yeah, like doing like isometric holds of bench presses and stuff at like really high weights, and just weird things like that. I remember them talking about.
Yeah,
I'll have to ask them.
I'm gonna go to Texas. I'm gonna go train with them this year.
They live in Texas.
They live in Austin. They got a gym in Austin, no? Is that a thing?
Oh, I thought they were somewhere else.
No, I believe it's Austin.
Fair enough.
Don't know.
Texas.
Yeah, so I might hit them up.
I'm from Texas.
But yeah, circuit training is sick. Hill sprints too.
I hate it the most. So I remember in judo we had to do these tuck jumps on a crash mat. Awful.
Oh yeah.
As you go down, it's just so much harder.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there was one set of uchikomi or something, which is just doing judo throws as fast as possible.
It gets you fit, mate.
What got me the fittest I was ever in my life was when I was 14 and we were doing a lot of shuttle runs in judo.
Bro, running.
And I wasn't smoking or anything. I was just training 7 times a week and sleeping all the time. And I was it would come to the point that we'd finish the shuttle runs. I wasn't even tired.
Bro, running.
I was good.
Running is sick.
Yeah. Shout out Lloyd.
Running is good. Very good.
Shuttle runs, though.
Hill sprints particularly. Yeah, basically just you keep your heart rate at a steady level the whole time. It elevates, then it comes down a bit, then it comes up, then it comes down a bit, and you just keep within that zone. That's great for fucking
10,
building
8,
aerobic
6,
capacity.
4, 2. Proper prison workouts with competition. And if someone's last twice, everyone has to do it again.
It's sick stuff, man.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I need to do it with the kids.
I'd like to do some circuit training, to be fair.
But I hate it so much.
Nah, we'll do it.
I have to be fresh. I can't do it after jiu-jitsu, mate.
Would you want to do it on another day? Do you want to do hill sprints with me on the day?
I would do hill sprints, actually. I don't mind them.
What day's good for you? Sunday?
Saturdays.
All right.
It's a rest day.
Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday. We'll have to play it by ear. Or Monday even. Because I have Monday evenings.
You want to do hill sprints on a Monday evening?
Well, yeah, it could be. Yeah, any time after training on Monday might be nice. Just hill sprints, not too long, but quite intense.
Yeah, we just build it up over time.
Yeah.
All right.
I would start with that.
Okay.
What hill?
There's a hill near me. We're not a hill down the road.
Elaborate Grove.
Nah, Lansdowne Crescent, and there's another one going up to Holland Park. We'll sort it out.
There might be a park near here.
No, I told you where it is. Just saying. No. Yeah. So basically, that's the thing with all the Russians, mate. They get fucking strong. They also like circuit training, but their style of training in the wrestling room is also different. Don't forget, with these fucking Russian geezers, they train from kids, mate. And a lot of them, they don't go, listen to this, they don't go to school, mate. They just fucking train 8 to 10 hours a day. One of my clients, he's going to Uzbekistan, and he's talking to some of the Uzbeki coaches there, judo coaches, and he's like, so what's with the kids? Like, do some of them, do they go to school or what? And one of them's like, nah, some of the kids just don't go to school. They just live in the gym 8 to 10 hours a day as kids.
If you don't become world champion at that stage, you're just an idiot.
And they just train. Many of them do that.
Is an ab wheel worthwhile? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Why do alternating sides on presses / rows instead of both sides at the same time?
Alternating is a great way to build more time and attention, mechanical tension. As you're trying to stabilize one side, the other side is moving. Thus, the set will go on for longer, mate.
Here's one from PJ asking about the real Ozbek. Has this got something to do with BJ Penn?
They have the... Did you see that post, BJ Penn? The CTE, the comments, mate. This is the most CTE post ever, mate.
Wow, he really has CTE, huh?
That was crazy.
BJ Penn saying that Aaron Hernandez has turned into Brendan Schaub because he got so much CTE. Which way around was it? That's what he was saying, right? He was saying that Aaron Hernandez turned into Brendan Schaub because he got so much CTE. And then they refreshed him as a new fighter. That's literally the point he was making.
He's so
on his
fucked.
post. So yeah, on the post, BJ Penn is he did a photo of Aaron Hernandez.
Go check out BJ Penn's
cut
Instagram.
at the face. The top half is Brendan Schaub, and he's saying that they're the same person. That Aaron Hernandez got so much CTE that they had to restart him as a new prospect.
Bro,
to build him up again.
His brain is so fried, man. It's sad to see.
Imagine being Brendan and you're like you're the CTE version of Aaron Hernandez.
Bro, and then Brendan commented on it, a laughing face, and then the next CTE fucking superstar, Jason Miller.
Nice,
remember Jason Mayhem Miller?
Yeah, ear exploded. Yeah, that guy.
He commented, be like, "Come on, man, we shouldn't be like." He like had a go at Brendan. Brendan's like, "I thought this was a joke." That was the most. This is the most CTE post.
Brandon's getting shots for no reason.
No reason.
He's trying to just humor the nutter, but you're still getting Karen. What an awful time to be alive.
That was crazy.
All right, then. Well done. When is the real Ozbek going to turn up? He's already been on. Next question. Where to stay in London to train at Los Banditos and not get stabbed?
Oh, probably the Peninsula Hotel. Four Seasons is also excellent.
Yes, Dorchester.
The Dorchester Connaught Hotel. I would say, okay, so here we go. Go the Connaught at Mayfair.
Would you choose Connaught over Dorchester?
I would, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. The Connaught. Then I'll do...
Christian's got a house. Christian's got a spare
The Peninsula.
Yeah.
Then I'll do maybe the Dorchester.
Okay, and what if you're broke?
Oh.
There's a hostel in Kensal Rise that a lot of crackheads are staying in and outside of. That's going to be the cheapest option.
Right.
I believe under £20 a night.
I don't... Yeah, you're gonna get fucking shanked up for that,
Yeah,
mate.
you could literally beg for that amount of money a day and stay there. It's been proven.
Right. That's really it.
Well, what about this Gary one?
Oh, okay. Right. Do you think Gary Souders is a pretentious cocksucker
I
who's
didn't read it.
scamming nudes? This is just the question. I'm literally just reading the question.
Someone messaged me about the radial bone thing. He said he was like,
This is so aggressive. This question.
yeah, the question. Like,
I'm just reading it.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what he said when I asked. Anyway, he was like, point to your radial bone, and I pointed to my radial bone. That was it. Really good. I thought it was a trick question.
Right. This is crazy, and this is stupid that someone's even asked this question. Oh.
Hellenic Greek guy, Hellenic
Right.
warrior 90.
Opinion on functional patterns. They have cool exercises, but say deadlifts are bad. Mate, they don't have cool exercises. It's fucking stupid, mate.
What makes them cool?
How are you going to get stronger from fucking doing all this weird shit that's completely unstable that you can't produce force from? Listen, mate, improve rate of force development, then do high velocity strength training, like plyometrics, running really fast. And if you really want to get fucking like powerful, mate, that's it.
Just think about how stupid it is. It's like exact mimicry of the sport, isn't it? With resistance.
It's not even I don't know what it's mimicking.
Like functional.
Some of the stuff is literally he'll get a table from here and then he'll run over there and then he'll come back sideways. It
A
doesn't.
table.
A cable.
Oh, a cable. Yeah.
Table. Yeah. No, table.
Like functional patterns to me, yeah, it's weird. It's how. All right, let's say you're a swimmer. How do you train functional patterns as a swimmer?
Dude, so here's functional patterns just being like shat on. They got the enhanced games.
Yeah.
They got an Aussie swimmer who's won 2 gold medals, so he's fucking legit. He's already a big unit. They enhanced him.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
he's down on
he
time,
was so big. He was trend
I
up,
saw
mate.
him, yeah,
he
yeah.
looked enormous.
His neck.
And he crushed his previous time.
Oh, he crushed it,
He
yeah.
beat a world record. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
They juiced him up, and he got so fucking big and strong. And I don't know how good that is for swimming. My knowledge of swimming is fuck all. But look, it was a 50-meter dash. So obviously you just need to be as powerful as possible for that 50-meter dash. He's already operating at the highest level you can for swimming. And he was a good probably 10 to 15 kilos heavier, but could produce significantly more force. And he smoked his fucking previous time. So fuck off functional patterns, mate. My friend put out a good post today for rugby as an example. If you want to be better at... It's tricky because there's not much crossover to jiu-jitsu, but if you want to hit people harder in rugby, just being stronger and being bigger, more mass, force, velocity, mate.
Yeah.
Heavier,
F equals
bigger.
MA, man. Yeah. So, yeah, for swimmers, what would it look like? Would it be like swimming in a more viscous material?
I think swimming training is pretty fucking... Yeah, because they do some jets that you may swim against. But I think they just put in super long distances, mate.
Can you make the water thicker and
viscosity? Yeah, they put cum full of fucking...
someone get in there.
Yeah.
Someone go shoot some ropes in.
Taylor, fill up a swimming
Taylor
pool.
as the lifeguard, just making sure everyone can float, no matter the density.
Viscous.
Filling up the pool.
Yeah, I don't know. That's good research for me.
Hundreds of kids.
Look at Micheal Phelps, greatest Olympian of all time, mate. How did he train
Ross
to
the
swim?
Zoots every day, brother. Every day.
Yeah, he got cancelled for that, didn't he?
He got cancelled for smoking weed?
I think he failed a drug test for something, for smoking weed, which is crazy. It's like, bro, he's the greatest Olympian of all time. Fuck off, mate. He literally won like 28 gold medals. Like, fuck off.
But you smoke weed.
Ah, no, but he's cheating.
Let's cancel.
What are you going to buy from him anyway? Fucking talking about cancelling Micheal Phelps. What was that going to... I don't understand. Like, fat cunts who cancel people were ever going to buy his workout plan anyway. Fat piece of shit with your blue hair. Just stay at home. You weren't going to buy anything anyway.
Wokeism, mate. Hate him.
Gosh, nah, I kind of love it. It's another target to
hate.
It's another target. It's less competition, isn't it?
Yeah.
All you fucking loser pieces of shit. You know what I'm talking about. Just wokeism cunts. Like, you're just... First of all, thank you, because you make the world easier for the rest of us. But second of all, just take a good, long, hard look at yourself in the mirror.
They won't. They can't.
Piercings, blue hair, obesity... None of these things actually make you a better human.
They make you worse.
Complaining does not make you better than the thing you're complaining about.
What does professional sport BJJ look like in 5 to 10 years? Will the UK be a leading force?
Look, mate, 10 years ago, we're exactly where we are now, so no.
All right.
That's sad, but I'll probably understate.
Why? Why do you think that, mate?
Because 5 to 10 years isn't that long a time. What happened 10 years ago?
AI, mate. AI is
10
going
years
to fucking...
ago, yeah, 10 years ago, it was 2015. What was happening in the UK? I was 19. Yeah, I mean, UK Jiu-Jitsu got a bit better in that time, but not drastically better. It's still just Americans and South Americans who seem to be winning everything. So, yeah.
The South Americans literally win everything in IBJF. Unless your name's Adam Wazinski.
Like, I think the UK guys are competing against the mid, sometimes even the elite other ones, obviously excluding Fionn, but...
Anomaly.
Yeah, anomaly. But yeah, the other UK guys, so far, we've only seen defeating, mid to high tier guys, but never the elites, When we start taking out the elites of the American scene, then you could say that, all right, we're up there. Because just because we have one good person doesn't make the whole thing good, bear in mind. So even if we had some come up and beat, let's say, both the Tackett brothers, wouldn't that be insane, eh? Wouldn't that be insane? If Taylor just took him out. That still wouldn't make him, wouldn't make UK on par with America. That would only make Taylor on par with America, as an example.
Facts.
Yeah.
Unless you get a whole collection of fellas beating the shit out of American guys.
Unless the averages start to match up. But until then, until we have, more of a wrestle-heavy culture, until people stop being fat and playing football. Why are you playing football? Stop playing football. The thing is, people don't even play football. They just watch football.
Exactly.
So you don't even play.
Just
You're just
fucking
pub man.
drinking pints.
Stop saying we. You didn't play. You didn't even go to the pitch and support.
Right.
Mate.
You got to go.
Yeah, it's 10-2. Let's wrap up with...
Guys, shout out to our sponsors. We've already done the
John, spray it
combat
one more
sports.
time.
There's combat sports hygiene. We've already done that.
No, it's all right, actually. It's actually perfectly fine to spray on your eye.
Combat sports hygiene.
It's all right, actually.
Shout out to Progress as well. Guys, remember to like, subscribe to the podcast. You've got summer camp coming up. Do you have any details to share?
About that, guys.
It's cancelled. It's cancelled.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's cancelled.
No, it's back on now. I just spoke to Sylvia. It's back on, guys. We just cancelled it for a moment. I got cold feet, but I forgot Malaga's fucking warm and delicious, and the food's great, and it's a cheap camp, and you'll get great instruction. I forgot all of those things. 8 inches and thick. My daughter just died. That's the timer, guys.
We should finish there.
Take care.
See you, man.